start hot.
We need to start hot.
All right, so what do you want to start with? That's
With the bold. I mean, I don't know. Boogie came in this making some bold statements.
Kawhi Leonard. Kawhi Leonard.
Bro was talking about Kawhi. Bro was talking about
I'll start
Eddie
with that.
Murphy, Lawrence
Murphy,
Fishburne.
We're three.
Yup.
Nah, Lawrence Fishburne, that was all right. The Kawhi, that's actually a good debate though.
Kawhi or KD all time. It's no debate.
It's not even close.
But
It's
like,
not even close.
He say not even close like Kawhi is.
It's not even close. Kawhi Leonard clears him.
in what does he have that Kevin Durant doesn't? Like hardware wise, which honestly doesn't even tell half the story. But even if you wanted to go hardware, because you want to bring up 2 Finals MVPs,
You're asking the wrong question. What does Kawhi do that KD? What does Kawhi can't do that KD could do? KD
scoring title.
We're not jacking that.
Why?
We're not jacking that. We're not
MVP?
jacking that. We're not jacking that. We're not jacking those. That's fine. They both got the same amount of Finals MVPs.
Which means almost nothing.
What?
Nah, that's crazy.
Nah.
Kawhi's Finals MVPs were like.
So Iguodala and Curry are in the same tier then.
Pretty much.
No, nah. I mean, they both have multiple, so I don't feel like you can't put those two in that category. But
who both?
you said Curry and Iguodala. I'm saying like they both have 2, so you can't even like.
Both have 2 what?
Finals MVPs. KD,
What 2 did Iguodala win?
I'm not talking about. I'm
Did I
saying.
just say Iguodala?
I said that you can't put Curry and Iguodala in the same category because they don't have 2.
So a Finals MVP is a Finals MVP.
But Kawhi, the degree that Kawhi did it to in the finals is way
Bro
different
won
than
one of his on some Iguodala for playing good defense on LeBron.
Word on the Spurs.
But you gotta remember, he won it over Tim Duncan, the greatest power forward. He won over Parker.
I don't care.
Ginobili.
They gave him a defensive Finals MVP. I'm not jacking.
For strapping shit. You feel me?
Strapping
For
is
strapping shit.
crazy.
You feel me?
Rapping when
Strapping.
LeBron
What
still
year-
averaging
what year was
30.
that?
It's all right.
Bro, Kawhi checked in. LeBron said, "Damn." I said, "LeBron's a what? He's a sucker. Come on now. He's scared of a little 19-year-old."
Nah, that was crazy. Kawhi was type young then too.
Kawhi was like that. He only averaged like 12 though, but he was like that. Feel me?
in 2014, in the finals he averaged 17.8.
It was the year before.
spazzing.
It was the year before.
Oh, it was?
Yeah.
He was spazzing.
Because Lakers, Heat won their first 11-12 and then lost 12-13. Oh, no, they won back-to-back.
They won them back to back. They were
Yeah.
three.
So maybe it was 13-14.
Caught that L.
17 is spazzing?
17.8, 6.4 rebounds,
17.
2
What did
assists.
LeBron average?
Wait, can I finish?
Okay, finish.
1.6 steals, 1.2 blocks a game, and shooting 61.2% from the field.
61% is crazy.
Bro was probably taking layups.
He was
not his
only
fault.
taking
Bro,
layups.
Mid-range.
who was
Mid-ranges.
playing defense on the Heat?
That ain't
LeBron.
Kawhi.
Shane Battier?
That's
Yes,
probably
sir.
that's the best defender. You feel me? That's defender.
What did LeBron average in that series? Come on, let him
17 is not crazy
know. No.
for the 4 scoring option.
Jordan Poole did that.
He's whack though. We're not jacking him. But you gotta think Kawhi's the 4th option on that team.
That's true.
You got to think. I mean, he clearly wasn't. If you
Nah,
had
he
to-
definitely
there
was.
were
He
not
definitely was.
3 people averaging more points than him.
It definitely was. It definitely was.
In that series, LeBron averaged 28.2 points, 7.8 rebounds, 4.
What percent? I'm not going to get into, while Kawhi was guarding him, regardless, 17. If you're not a top 2 scorer, what were the Spurs? Who were their top scorers?
Tim Duncan,
gotta
Tony
be.
Parker.
If he
Monty
was
Ginobili.
second on the team, then it's a valid Finals MVP. If he wasn't top 2 in scoring,
he probably because Tony Parker was spazzing in that series. What's it called? Tim Duncan definitely was eating too, but I think like you have to think of the like random bums that were hitting threes, like whatever his name is.
Bellinelli.
Bellinelli.
Yeah, like
Tony Park or Kawhi was the second leading scorer
All right. Behind who? Tim Duncan?
in front of Tim Duncan. He was behind Tony
Tim Duncan was
Parker.
washed at that point, damn near.
Tony Parker was averaging 18.
But 1 point off.
All right, but like you have to think this is the Spurs.
Point two.
Everybody was averaging 15 and 20.
Facts.
Like that was their team.
everyone's from 18 to 12. Like,
Yeah, like that
So
was
he
what
was
they
definitely
did.
like that.
he definitely was
He
not.
was definitely like
he
that.
definitely was a product of the system.
That was only what, his 2nd year in the league?
legit.
I think so because he did.
Come on now,
when they played
AB.
the
Talk
year
to
before.
him. 2nd year in the league, Finals MVP. Talk to him.
And now look at KD's performances in his final MVPs.
He had to go to Golden State. We can't jack
Look
him.
at his performances in his final MVPs.
Let me look at it. Look it up. Look it up, man.
If he averaged under 25 in either of them, I'll give you 100 cash.
He definitely didn't.
All right then. So what
There's
are we
no way he
talking
did. He
about?
probably was 30.
So what are we talking about?
Look at that 2019 chip though. Kawhi was wildin'.
Oh, that lucky shot should have been the Sixers.
Cut it out.
What year was that? 2018?
2019, wasn't it?
2017,
KD.
What are you talking about, KD?
17, 18, and 18, 19.
Who the first player to win a chip in the West and the East?
Damn.
LeBron James. No, I'm lying. It's Kawhi
Nah,
Leonard.
KD
LeBron,
in the
really?
finals. Bro,
Probably
what?
was like 34, bro.
He was averaging 35 points,
Yeah.
8 rebounds, 5
Yeah, he's
assists.
wild.
He's wildin'.
What?
But look at the year. But look at year
Going
it
up
is.
against LeBron,
No.
same way Kawhi was.
We're not jacking it.
Nah.
That's his 12th year in the league.
Okay, look at Kawhi's 2019 finals.
Look that up. He was
The
averaging.
2019 finals?
He was averaging 33.
Really?
He was not
He
averaging no
definitely
damn
wasn't.
33.
He probably averaged like 26, if I had to guess.
Probably.
Because they still had Siakam, right? Van Fleet. There's probably like a
Van
comp 26.
Fleet. He Kawhi averaged 28 and a half
Oh, all right,
points,
that's-
9 almost basically 10 rebounds a game, 4 assists, 2 steals and 1 block.
Nah, that's all around performance.
Poop.
Shooting
That's what he-
43%.
And
That's
then
Doing
like
41%
43%.
from the field?
Yep.
Oh, yeah,
pretty
nah.
bad.
We ain't This will be Mr. Efficient. Oh, look at the shooting numbers. 43. Yeah, he was
40.
chucking.
We ain't talking about that no more. We'll
Should've
give
gave
KD
shit
that
to-
until we get that third finals repeat, then it's over.
He's never getting another ring.
Well,
He's
that
done.
won't happen. So
What's happening this year?
we could nip that in the bud. Speaking of getting third rings, NBA playoffs are happening. Clippers, by the skin of their teeth, got to win. Good to see them not get swept.
They should legit be up 2-0.
They should be up 2-0.
They should be up 2-0, bro. It's crazy.
No, they shouldn't.
Why not?
If Westbrook wasn't so bad, the Nuggets could easily they could have easily won both games. Like
Yeah, nah, he actually just
Westbrook
run,
is playing for the Clippers.
like the way
He
he
is.
plays.
He thinks he's
it-
still on that team.
It really looks like he's just out there with a bag over his head and just just sprinting around.
Sprint
Like,
full speed.
But it just shows that the Nuggets have no like depth. Like they have no like other option. If Jokic is
But
on the
it's,
court, anyway.
if I'm the Nuggets head coach, whoever he is now, I'm telling Westbrook, no jumpers. You can't take jump shots.
Yeah,
I don't care if you're wide open. No, jump shots.
is
layups,
crazy.
fast break, dunk. That's it. No,
that-
no. You got
That would actually help the team. I'd rather Jokic chuck up a last second Hail Mary than Westbrook have a wide open jump shot.
word. But thank you to the Clippers. I need you to pull through. I need you to get to the Western Conference Finals. I need y'all to
We
do
need
that.
Ja to win. We need Ja to win.
So we're not worried. You
should-
we
you should
took care of
be.
business the other night.
you say you need Ja to win?
No,
I think Ja.
Oh.
Yeah.
yeah, we're gonna win. I'm not worried. We're going to the conference finals. Easily.
Ja, they're getting swept.
I'm not gonna lie though. After seeing how Kawhi just played, if the Clippers win this series, the Lakers are getting swept. If the Lakers win their series, I don't remember our predictions. What was my prediction?
I said Lakers in 5.
You said Timberwolves.
I think you said Timberwolves in 7 or something.
7.
Yeah. I said
This was before they even played one game.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I know what I'm talking about.
Nah,
I think if the Lakers played how they played last night and they contain the people who probably shouldn't be scoring 25 points, then they win the
you
series.
got to think they had their best shooting night ever in
Yeah.
Timberwolves
And then they
from
just
three.
had their worst, and you barely won.
We
Barely?
were up 20. What do you,
Nah, they were up. They
we
were up.
20 almost the entire
Okay,
game.
every time they brought it to 8, either some fluke referee happened. Like
It
the refs
happens.
wanted the Lakers to win that game.
It happens.
But
Like,
that
business.
first game,
Oh,
Nas Reed hit 6 threes and Jaden Daniels
They don't
shot,
need that, though, to
shot
win
11
again.
of 13. That was
You should never feel happy about winning a game where you scored.
No,
less
they need to
than
play better.
Fucking,
But wait, Julian, who said keep under 25? Who should they keep under 25? McDaniels?
Nas Reed and Jaden McDaniels.
But who's guarding them?
I don't know who's guarding them, but
But I'm saying you got Luka guarding Jaden McDaniels. Jaden McDaniels should fry him.
absolutely.
That's what I'm saying.
But like,
Jaden McDaniels and Nas Reed could score. Like Nas Reed could score.
but I think like you like
They can't let them go. They can't let them have. They can't let them have the shooting that they had before.
the
They need to be-
Timberwolves just cannot let the Lakers have the first quarter that they had. Like, bro,
But they have
the
good
Lakers
first
got
quarters, both-
outplayed 3 quarters that game. If it wasn't for the 34-15 first quarter, they lose that game.
Listen,
They had 13 points in the fourth quarter.
it was all right. We got the dub.
The Lakers did?
The Lakers.
did they
Because
enter
their
their bench?
2 best
I don't
players
remember.
are old and fat. So by fourth quarter, they're cooked. Like,
And Luka outscored them in the first quarter.
Yeah, he had like 14. Again, he had a hot fourth
Yeah,
quarter.
Luka had
again.
like most of his points in the first half.
Yeah.
He had like 21 in the first half.
Yeah, he was fine, but like we need him to sustain that and keep that momentum because LeBron is not doing what he used to be doing, and I'm a little nervous, man. I'm not gonna lie.
But like, I don't understand. What did you expect? He's 40-something years old.
I expect to see
Like the
LeBron James.
Timberwolves can win this series just off of hustle and effort.
Oh,
Absolutely.
yeah, that's how they're.
And
that's
if
how they
if
win.
Rudy Gobert wasn't so garbage,
Yeah, honestly, like I wouldn't even play him. I'd play him first 2 quarters, maybe.
I wouldn't even play him in the first two quarters.
bro, he had. I think it was like in the first half or like early third quarter. He had like 3 points and like 2 rebounds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
bro.
Just getting fried on defense too. How you in for defense and they're picking on you? Like that
Word.
doesn't what?
How are you not like,
is
bro?
like
they put him on the switch every single possession. Luka just cooking him.
Yeah, like how you know for defense and their offensive game plan is to target you. That makes
that doesn't
no
make
sense.
That
I don't know if I'm
and-
tripping. I think he has the most defensive players of all time.
Like tied for the most?
He has 4, right?
He might have more than that.
Wait, did they announce defensive player of the year this year?
They
Not
just
yet.
announced NBA clutchest player, and you know who that?
Bro,
would
Rudy
be.
has like 4 or 5 of them.
They went to the who I
Yeah,
just
think he has
watched
4. I'm pretty
miss
sure.
four
Which is
late game
crazy to think
threes.
about. Now the Lakers though, it's all honestly for them to be successful. Like Austin Reeves needs to be dropping 20 to 25 a night. Like you can't be going over 6 from 3 like he did the other day. Like that's just not possible. Rui, get some buckets. We need you to do some other stuff. It can't be LeBron. Like LeBron no longer can be like the number 1 or 2 option. Like he has to really slow it down. But
Yeah,
It's
the
Lakers.
Timberwolves, bro. Lakers don't have height that they
No, they're
use
playing
on
small ball.
offense.
Nope.
So I don't know why Rudy's even on the floor.
yeah, no. They're running a complete small ball lineup. Jackson Hayes is playing maybe 20 minutes a night.
Bro,
That's
my
it.
thing is though, like, if you're Rudy Gobert, like, I don't know why you like how are you just not getting it in like he doesn't even look like he's in a defensive stance when he's playing defense. Like
Bro,
he's just
he's-
standing like straight
He
up
thinks-
like this. Like
He just thinks they fear him because of his awards, I guess. I don't know. He was like a little lost there.
he's never been known for like he's only been known for shot blocking. So like
He had
I know.
2
How many defensive
steals,
players of the year is it?
0
Oh,
blocks.
4.
He does
He's
4.
tied for 4.
4,
with
bro.
Dikembe Mutombo and Ben Wallace.
That's
With
crazy.
Mutombo and Ben Wallace, those people shouldn't be in the same realm.
Yeah, nah, that's kind of crazy though.
Yeah,
Bro,
boy.
Ben Wallace stopped Shaq, bro. Like, Rudy is trash.
Yeah, no, that's actually true.
Let's talk about
Wait, what's the other play? Wait, what's the other West? I mean,
the Rockets Warriors.
The Warriors are going to sweep them.
I'm gonna be mad if the Warriors win.
Bro, that told you exactly what I
Yeah,
said was
it's
going to happen.
It's, gonna be, it's an experience. That's all it is. Like they're going to sweep them. And it's going to be.
So-
It's
Only reason
that
Knicks won game
and
1.
Fred Van Vliet
So I'm
and
saying Gundo. I said, what?
and Jalen Green shooting
boomed
like
him.
trash.
Listen, that's what you expect. They're not used to being in the playoffs.
Bro, Jalen Green is he's not him.
Nah,
It's fine.
I don't think he's the dude.
Bro, they just
he isn't
Thunder.
developed.
He's still the same player.
nah. Watch him spaz game too.
He might.
I hope.
Fred Van Vliet, he has NBA Finals experience.
It's just him. Everybody else ain't got-
Dylan Brooks has playoff experience.
He's Dylan Brooks. He ain't. What is he going out there and doing? What do you expect to do for them?
What's
What do
going
you
on? What's
mean?
going on with Smith, man?
Jabari Smith, he hasn't developed
He at all.
at all.
That's
he
sad.
went off in the summer league. I think. I don't know if it was
Summer
this
league.
year. Nah, but like he went off in the summer league, and people thought like, all right, like
It's finally his year.
yeah, like he's gonna take a step up.
He's a 6'11" small forward, bro, and he's mad skilled.
Did anybody have Rockets winning the series?
No.
Yeah,
You
Boogie
boogied.
I said it in 7. Hopefully,
That's gonna look crazy in a week. And then the Thunder actually thrashed.
that
Thunder
is-
series, Cavs series, and probably
Celtics.
Celtics. Nothing to talk
Warriors,
about.
yeah.
yeah.
Pacers Bucks.
I
Pacers
think I
down
said
2-0.
Pacers in like 6 or 7, and I
did,
should have
you did.
said sweep or Pacers in 5.
I think you started by saying like the Pacers are probably gonna like can beat them probably pretty easily. But we were basing that off like if Dame played game 2, they still did not do anything.
And y'all
That's
saw the
crazy.
beef, Dave and Halliburton.
Dave and Halliburton.
It started when I don't know how long ago it was, but it was like I think it was the play-in tournament. I'm not the play-in.
the midseason tournament.
Yeah, the midseason, and the Bucks. I mean, the Pacers eliminated the Bucks, and Halliburton did like a
The-
broken clock.
I think that was last year.
And Dave got dumb tight. He was like, "Yeah, like everybody has their moment. They just got to remember, like in their moment, to stay humble because you never know like when it's not gonna be your moment.
Oh wow.
And then game one, Dame was on the sidelines heckling, talking mad at the Halliburton, pretty much saying, "Wait till I come back." Then he came back, still got belted.
Job
Yeah,
14.
Yeah, he's looking crazy.
I think it's still a little hope for the belt. You heard Giannis at the post game. He said, "I know what I gotta do." Don't the ball, bro.
You know what? He's going on for 50 next game,
I know what I gotta
guaranteed.
do.
And he probably don't get it, too.
Bro, he had 30 in the first two.
Yeah,
he got
he's-
no help.
He's
Kuz-
but
Kuzma
oh
is
my
atrocious, bro.
Got rid
Atrocious.
of that guy.
He has
They
a
were
ring, bro.
they were probably better off keeping Middleton.
Absolutely.
bro,
Absolutely.
probably
Absolutely.
like with Middleton. I still knew the Celtics were better than the Bucks, but I always knew the Bucks had a chance because if Middleton spazzed and
he's
Giannis
one
is
game.
doing Giannis, it's a game.
Word.
There's
Kuzma is
zero
never-
chance Kyle Kuzma spazzes. Like
Word, like his ceiling is like 16, 18 points. Like I'm not
that's
banking on
his
it.
ceiling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's on a good night.
And,
Benches is
and
clear.
Middleton's
Good night.
ceiling is like 30, 35. Like,
Dead ass.
It's crazy, though. I feel bad for them.
I was shocked.
You
when I
feel
saw
bad for
that.
them. They also have the worst coach. Like
Of all time.
Yeah.
no adjustments. No adjustments, and then they got Darvin Ham on the sidelines too. What do we expect?
got rid of that
No,
guy.
zero adjustments. Zero.
We send the bums to the east. That's what we do. And also, but it was the Knicks, though, man.
Yeah, the Knicks,
That
bro.
guy, Cat, I
My
told
take-
you.
my
10
take
points.
is good. My take is good. I said Pistons in six or seven.
I picked the Pistons as well.
I think I take the Knicks just because of inexperience from the Pistons. But
The Knicks is inexperienced.
what do you mean? They were one game away from the conference finals last year.
Bro, they look bad, bro. They look bad. Those
I mean,
first two games.
I'm hoping the Pistons win because talent-wise, the Knicks blow them out the water.
Easily.
Yeah.
But if they're playing scary like this and the Pistons are
Jalen
not choking
Brunson.
in the final 10 minutes of the game,
They almost did it again.
But I say y'all
OD.
basically 2-zip. But that's gonna come back.
Carl
game
Anthony
one.
Towns, bro. Yeah, nah.
Pack him up.
Like, bro,
he had 10 points, I think. And like
10
six-
points, bro. He had 10
six
points.
boards.
He had 10 points during the third quarter.
Oh, yeah, he's done.
Like, what are we doing here? Why are you, bro? What I don't understand is like, how tall is Jalen Duren? Like,
He's like 6'11", 6'10", maybe.
oh, he is. Damn, he's pretty tall. Then I thought he was like 6'9".
6'10".
But like, I
Even
mean,
still.
he's a pretty athletic big. But like,
He's
bro,
way stronger than Cat too.
like, bro, you see him posting up. He's posting up, not going anywhere.
Bro.
Not the defender's not going anywhere.
First game, he was bullying Tobias. And then game 2, I guess they said,
Put that boy Durant.
yeah.
So we got to lock this guy down.
Because, bro, you high-key could throw Tobias Harris, Cade Cunningham on Robinson. That nigga's not, he's not
Mitchell
no
Robinson,
scoring threat.
Mitchell Robinson, he has to go too.
20 minutes, how many points? 0. I said
Mitchell Robinson,
He's out there running suicides.
He's chalk,
Catch a
bro.
lob?
Crazy.
Game 1, Mitchell Robinson, 6 points, 3 rebounds, or 6
Damn.
rebounds. Sorry,
Game 2, 0 points, 7 boards.
All right.
that's not, bro. I don't care. You're a 7-footer. You should be averaging
Well,
at
you
least
told
10.
me- So you can't catch a lob or put back layup? None of that?
And you're a supposed lob threat, bro.
Nah.
Stop.
What's crazy is he's the only one who had him and Mikal Bridges in game 2, the only one with a positive plus minus.
Mikael, talk that talk, Mikael.
I mean, it was plus 1.
You know what
so,
I'm saying?
Jalen Brunson didn't have a good plus minus. He's been, I mean, that's,
he
OG
played
had a
no
plus 10.
defense, and he was
That's
out
why.
there chucking,
Well,
12
he had-
for 27.
yeah.
I see
that's
everybody
why.
coming up for Brunson. Everybody
That
coming
was
for
game- that was
Brunson. You see
game
that?
Clutch player of the year.
Everybody coming for him.
How
though.
many clutch shots he missed last night or 2 nights ago?
Bro, you can't make them all. So,
Clutch player of the year. He had 4 chances, good looks. Dong.
I mean,
dong.
Nah, he's not like that.
He's not.
that what did he do last game?
They saying he a worse foul better than Shane now.
Oh yeah,
Absolutely.
nah, that is ridiculous.
He does.
It's not even. It's
Bro,
Every time he-
nah. I remember when the Knicks
That's
played the Celtics
crazy.
one time this year. I texted Julian something. I was like, "How can you watch this? This is disgusting."
yeah. It's
But that was the only time I really watched Jalen Brunson until these playoffs. And that is,
Bro,
but
he
he's
used to
over
not do
here
that.
clamping people. Like he thinks he's like a
Yeah.
modern day CP3 or something.
Yo.
But like it's way worse because he's
That gets me mad when people like he's too talented to be doing that. Like, why are you doing that?
I mean, like
he does it when he's not shooting.
not shooting well.
Yeah.
yeah.
Like because the first half he shot like really badly. I think if I'm remembering correctly, I'm not sure if it was the last game or this game, but like he wasn't shooting well. and you could tell like he starts to like tweak and like he'll drive to the basket, and he'll like start looking for like the contact, and then he'll like start flopping.
He's trying to get something
He's
going.
trying to get free throws,
Yeah,
but
he knows if he's
skins.
not on, he's looking for them fouls.
Yep, he's looking to get swept. That's what it is. But it's 1-1.
I mean,
They need Cat to do something. He can't have 10 points.
Nah.
They can't win games.
that's horrible.
He has to have 20. He has to have at least 20 because Jalen Brunson's going to go there and get 30 a night probably.
and the other thing too, Josh Hart.
I was about to say.
Bro, he plays so reckless, turning the ball over. He'll be driving down the court 1-on-4, trying to do something. Like, bro, relax. Like,
Yeah, you know what it reminds me of? Like I've been saying it.
Because, bro, that's how he gets his buckets. Either wide open three or fast
or
break
fast
layup.
break. Yeah, like
So on
no one
any
expects
fast break,
him.
he's gonna try to get some little sneaky basket.
Like, no one's expecting you to go 1-on-4 and go for a layup, but he's actually the player that will do that.
He's like a less talented Westbrook. Like
Way
they're the
less
same
talented.
player.
yeah, literally.
Less talented, less athletic.
He just
But yeah, like same player build, same thing.
just Westbrook.
Maybe probably a better jump shot. That's probably about it.
The other thing too,
Debatable.
like game one, Cameron Payne came in, like energy off the bench, hit 2 threes, had the Garden jumping. He played 4 minutes last game.
Yep.
If you're relying on
yeah,
campaign,
why is because like Shamit got? I mean, I don't know if they're on the court at the same time, but if Shamit got 5 minutes, all 5 of those should have been at Cameron Payne.
Bro,
Legit.
Why did he play 4 minutes after
I
spazzing?
don't know, but
After they won game one. That worked. Why are we like moving away from that?
game one came off the bench, hit some big shots. He was 5 of 7, 14 points, 3 of 5 from 3.
That's what you need.
Playing good defense, giving good energy, and we're gonna give him 4 minutes the next game.
I take back what I said. Not Doc Rivers.
Thibodeau?
He's the worst coach of all time. I don't like him. He's a bad coach.
He just runs
Let's
players
go with
into the ground.
OG. He be hitting shots looking like prime Michael Jordan. And then he's just like 0 for 4 from 3, barely taking any more shots. I'm like,
Yeah,
I don't. He's one of those. I don't even know, like a Kawhi.
Don't
Just
do
like,
that.
Oh, wow.
Nah, like he literally is Kawhi. Just like emotionless, crazy mid-range game, but like doesn't have that dog in him.
He's Tony Snell.
I think it's just
Tony
wow,
Snell.
Tony Snell.
He's
I
Tony
think the only reason why you like would think that is just because he shows no emotion. Like, I don't know.
I feel like every basket I see him get is a tough bucket.
OD, like it looks like he had to like really work for that bucket. Like he's barely getting it off.
Like fade away.
Yeah.
Like,
Even his 3-point shots look like he's like struggling to like. I don't know, but I mean he had 10 points last game. That's not gonna cut it. So
Like, what's the Knicks' identity? If Brunson or Cat is off, it's just like
the OG's the third option. Has to be him.
over Bridges.
over Bridges.
I mean, if Bridges is playing, I mean, I don't know because he didn't even shoot the ball that. He had 19 points, shot 8 of 18. Like,
That's like the
Insane.
best you're gonna get from him. Honestly, at this point in his career, that might be the best game you'll get. 19 points
but
on.
like if he can get as aggressive as he was in that 1 year when he was going crazy on the Nets, like
He had to
needs
pass the
get-
ball though. He's on the Nets.
Word. He had.
Yeah,
he had
but
the
still,
blue
like
light.
even on the even on this team, like, bro, we know what you're capable of. Like, be aggressive, create shots for yourself. Like,
That's true. This
you
is
don't
the
only have to,
playoffs.
bro. If you look at the Knicks, they don't run sets, they don't run anything. It's just pick and roll.
Yeah.
Jalen Brunson attacking the basket, trying to look for a foul, or Cat throwing up some and just it going in. But like the Knicks have their offense is not a thing. They just do pick and rolls, then Jalen Brunson just attacking the basket looking for fouls. Like
They got no identity.
nothing.
It's all on the head coach.
Absolutely.
What are they
Then on
game
the
for
other
East?
side of the coin, we got the Pistons. Schroeder.
Oh,
Looking
he had 20
elite.
something
Yeah.
off
He
the
had
bench.
20.
Yeah.
3 for 5 from 3. Cade dogging these.
Yeah,
Cade
Cade
got,
was-
I think he was second
The most improved.
on most underrated.
Oh,
Like
yeah,
amongst
yeah,
like
yeah.
the NBA players that did the vote.
Yeah.
He's elite. He's
He is.
definitely elite. Ew. They lost to the Pistons with Tim Hardaway Jr. shooting 0 for 8 from the field.
Damn.
Dropping
Yep.
a donut. it's looking spooky.
Y'all lost one
And
in the garden,
and
bro.
and,
That
and
might
Malik
get weird.
and Malik Beasley shot 2 of 9, 1 of 8 from 3.
Yeah. Y'all supposed to look at both those at home.
Be all right,
You think so? You got 2 games in Detroit.
bro. I'm not worried about Detroit fans. What?
That's not what it's about. It's about not being at home with the Knicks fans.
Or thought it's
It could be
not
an empty
advantage.
stadium. Like the role players and shit, they get boosted. Like Campaign, he coming in splashing shit at home because he feeds off the crowd. And, like you can't do that on the road.
I mean, I don't know if it's true that they didn't allow any Knicks fans to buy any tickets. Then they might be cooked.
Bridges might be better though on the road. I feel like Bridges is one of those players who gets nervous at home because he doesn't want to let the fans down. And
Let's see.
he gives me those vibes. Him and Cat. Even though Cat be did you see the post game interview game 1?
No.
I almost threw my remote at the TV. Cat's over here. Yeah, so that's what we do. Cause like bro was making his voice so deep. That shit got me tight.
Got that voice enhancer.
Like I want. Oh my goodness, I don't want to get into it, but yeah, that like he needs to stop. We've seen the clips. You stream. We've heard your
know
real
who
voice.
you are. Yeah.
Like he really you could tell by how his mouth is moving too. He's like woo, woo, like trying to make it sound deeper. Like that got me tight, bro.
He's soft.
Like I already have enough reason to on the Knicks, but when you're doing corny like that, bro, just making me a real life hater, and I don't want to be a hater.
I
You are,
do.
though. It's okay.
I thrive off it.
All right, next topic.
Got it, Julian. What's up?
Nah, the Knicks are really the most unlikable team in the NBA.
That's crazy.
You got
Yeah.
Brunson foul baiting. You got Cat changing his voice, being zesty. You got Josh Hart. I don't know why his podcast is pissing me off. Yeah, that's about it. But still, that's all they need. I fuck with OG. I don't have any feelings towards Bridges.
All right, next topic. Most underrated player from the 2000s in the NBA.
2000s?
Yeah.
Yep.
Most underrated player
Yeah, NBA player.
from the past 25 years?
No, just do 2000 to like 2010.
2010.
2000 to 2010?
Yeah.
You could do just any player from 2000s.
Now do 2000 to 2010.
I already know my pick, man.
I don't know who my pick is. Cause I don't think this person's underrated. Like they were nice. They just got
Who?
like the first person that came to my mind was like Brandon Roy.
I had a
Beast.
feeling he was gonna say that, but that's not underrated because
It's not,
everyone
he's not,
like
dumb nice.
he was dumb nice. I was like, he's not underrated. He was dumb nice. But it's like
Let me see.
this might be a bad topic.
we could skip it.
All right.
We got plenty others.
Somebody.
My pick was Carlos Boozer.
Ooh, I got I got another dang. You make
Carlos
me think.
Boozer. Look at
What
your
the
numbers.
did he do?
Bro, his numbers was nice, bro.
When he was on Utah, right?
But like, what do you mean by
Yeah.
underrated? Like he should have been winning awards that he didn't get, or like
Bro, just look at his numbers, bro. He'd be like, damn, he actually was type nice.
Where he was like word from Utah, then we went on the Bulls. He was actually kind of elite.
He wasn't bad.
he had 2 seasons where he finished top 15 in MVP voting,
What?
Boozer.
and then
Nah.
Look at his points and rebounds, though. You're like, damn, word.
he
19,
was type-
19 and 11?
Yeah, he was type. Yeah, he was actually type nice. Damn.
yeah,
Was all right, though, right? He
him
surprised
only
you.
being a 2-time All Star is kind of crazy.
That's what he's averaging like 17, 11, 19, 11, 2-time All-Star.
Oh, he's a wow.
Well, who was KG? Was on the West in the West still?
Yeah, when you go to the Celtics, 2001.
But there was no other power. I mean, Duncan, but like, who else?
KG, Tim,
Dirk, I'm tweaking.
Dirk, Gasol.
and that was like back when they were really strict on the position you played.
Yeah.
Like you couldn't just be a guard or a forward.
Yeah, you played the 4. You stayed at the 4. You wasn't
He
playing.
was pretty
the 3.
underrated.
Nah, he legit was. Dang, I didn't even think of that.
But also some of these seasons, bro. He played over 60 games. 1, 2, 3, 4. Like only 4 times in his early career, and then 6 times in total in 13 years.
I remember he was always hurt. That was a big thing.
He was hurt a lot in Chicago. I remember that. That Utah squad, I'm just thinking about that team. He wasn't on Utah, right? That team was nice. Darren Williams, Karolinko, AK. Boy, yo.
Karolinko was underrated.
He was nice, too. Played defense, had a little jumper to him. You knew what he was doing.
Nigga, Derek White is the most underrated player in today's game.
Derek White?
And that's all that matters. Because when he's
Derek
dropping
White?
40 on the clips in the finals, you
like
wish.
I said, the finals,
You
though, you know what I'm
wish.
saying?
That's why to get him excited.
You know what I'm saying? The finals.
Clippers ain't making it in the second round.
I can't even jack Derek White's underrated anymore. He's up there now.
Up there with what? With who?
Just in the league. Like
Like he would be a number 1 option on some teams.
I think it's just
That's what I'm
because
saying.
I think
I'm
it's just
not
like the way he looks like.
He
Like he just like I don't know.
He looks a little goofy, just a little bit. Nah, but he would be a number 2. He can be. I don't know if he would be. Like maybe if he changed his personality and was just like a ball hog, he can be a number 2 on every team in the NBA.
I don't know about that.
Every
Bro,
team.
he could be a number 2 on the Celtics. I would honestly rather have him taking more shots than Jaylen Brown.
What?
Wow.
Imagine he was the focal. Imagine it was focusing on him. He's getting strapped, bro.
Are they not focusing on him?
Not like that.
They give him no separation. What?
But like, cause they know y'all shoot so many threes. You know what I'm saying?
OD, yeah.
Bro, him and Jaylen Brown get the same treatment. Nobody's double teaming Jaylen Brown. Nobody's double teaming Derek White.
I feel like the third best defenders guarding Derek White, not the second.
Depends who's on the floor.
If Tatum, Brown, White's on the floor, White's getting the least amount of attention defensively.
He's getting him and Jaylen Brown are getting equal attention.
Wow. Maybe I haven't watched enough games. Maybe.
I mean,
Honestly, don't
if
know.
you're not giving equal attention to the leading 3-point scorer on the team, he has more threes than Tatum. He has more threes than everyone on the team.
Yeah.
And his like
Because he's catching and shooting off them Brown passes.
Like,
you feel me?
no, Brown is not diamond.
I know he not.
Off them Tatum.
Tatum be diamond.
But Derek White, he clears.
Clears?
Bro. The shots I see him hit, I'm just like, yeah. Jaylen Brown, Tatum can do that. Brown couldn't do that.
I
Like,
don't
it's
know.
like the ball touches his hand and it's up in the air.
Nah, yeah, he does have a
nice
fast
touch, yeah.
release.
But there's a reason he got traded from the Spurs. He wasn't no superstar.
Did you see what they gave up for him?
What?
Yeah, he
The
wasn't a
reason he got
superstar.
traded from the Spurs is because the Celtics fleeced these.
Word, you see what they gave up for him?
Josh Richardson,
Josh Richardson.
A first rounder and
and Romeo Langford.
yeah.
At the time, that's a good trade. At the time, that was a good trade.
For who?
I always thought
teams.
Romeo was gonna be nice.
Nah, after I saw that he wasn't getting any type of burning,
All right, it's hard to get burned on the Celtics, like
I mean,
especially
that is
when
true,
your
but
position is played by Jason Tatum and Jaylen
I mean,
Brown.
he didn't really like, bro, in college, he never really did anything crazy either to be like,
Shout out my dog Rome.
And like Derek White, bro, on the Spurs, he put him like 14, 15. He wasn't crazy.
Bro, who on the Spurs is going crazy? Pop is not letting this go off.
DeJounte
What
was
is-
really
what
that
is-
dude.
What is he doing? Bro, it's Derek White's personality, I'm telling you. Like, he's just not the type to want to keep the ball in his hand,
He was
take
whack.
all the shots. He's a
He
he plays winning basketball.
University of Colorado for a reason. He wasn't balling. You had to develop. He developed though. He developed into a great player, but he wasn't nice. I never heard of him in college.
DeRozan, 2 lowest scoring seasons in the past 10 years when he was on the Spurs. Like, Pop doesn't let go off.
Fair.
it's a system.
That's it's a system.
Shoot, he let Wemby chuck. Shoot.
I mean, you can't.
Generational talent.
Now it's a general. No, they let Wemby chuck.
They do.
And Devin Vassell. Devin Vassell be chucking on that team.
And, bro, what is any of this in the past got to do with right now? Right now, Derek White is elite.
He's nice right now. I'm saying that.
Okay, like get the, I was just saying
But let's not
5
act
years
like
ago he should have been the number
developed.
one.
My boy like 32. How old is this dude?
30.
Oh,
He's,
okay.
he's 30?
He developed.
Yeah, but like,
He out the league in 4 years. Don't worry.
wow.
Soon to be
You
forgotten.
don't believe that.
No, I can see him being like a little Drew type player.
Averaging 16.4 as the third option.
That's good.
That's
numbers.
crazy.
16.
That's pretty nice.
So Pritchard's matching his numbers off the bench.
Pritchard averaged 16.
I
Didn't
think
he?
15.
Nah, yeah, the
Wow.
Celtics are going back to back
So
easily.
they got a good team.
No, they're not. They have to go through either LA team.
Stop.
Manny,
They're
you don't
sweeping
watch
the
like Manny actually believes that.
I actually do.
They're
you
sweeping the
dumb?
Lakers with a win margin of 30
Like
each game.
That is
like that.
that's not-
That would be easier than the Mavs series last year.
No,
Yes,
Yes,
it
it
would
would.
by far.
you're forgetting the guy named LeBron James.
That just lost game one to
Bro,
the
stop
It is
talking
right.
about
He's allowed to
stop
lose
talking about LeBron like he's not 40. Like,
word.
It does
bro,
not
he's
matter.
not
Where
doing
was
what he
that
used to
guy,
do.
LeBron James, last year?
So we had our kryptonite. We couldn't get that job done.
Bro, especially that they're like healthy now. Like,
A second season, all in their prime, besides like Drew Holiday. And you think 40-year-old LeBron can just
Absolutely.
They would need Luka to average 45.
Absolutely, will go out there. And do
LeBron to
that for us.
average 30. Rui to average 25.
We don't need that. We just need to lock up. That's it.
Who's locking up?
That's it.
Who's locking up?
I don't know.
Word. Who's guarding Porzingis?
Here's the problem, Porzingis.
Ron and Luca are defensive liabilities.
Nah, not LeBron.
Who's guarding Porzingis?
It's all right. That's the one. They can get one. One
Who's
guy
guarding
can
Tatum?
get- LeBron James. Absolutely.
Who's guarding Jalen Brown?
Vanderbilt?
Who's guarding Tatum?
I just said
Oh, you
LeBron.
just
You
asked
asked
Who's guarding Derek White?
I don't know. See, that's
Austin Reeves?
Listen, we need him to. That's what we're gonna do, bro. We get it done.
Fucking stupid.
Listen, you figure it out.
LeBron couldn't guard Tatum when Tatum was 19.
Here we go.
You think he can guard him now?
Here we go with that.
Tatum
Maybe-
at 19 took him to 7 games, and somehow you think Tatum in his prime and Bron at 40.
I mean, he hasn't watched
We'll
basketball
see.
in so long.
It
He
doesn't
still thinks
matter.
LeBron is like 30.
Like he dead ass thinks this is Cavs 2018
It doesn't
LeBron.
matter what year it is. I
It
believe I have the
definitely
faith in
does.
LeBron, the greatest player to ever put up great basketball.
Listen, I'm a huge
greatest?
LeBron James fan myself, but
He'll get
I'm
it
not.
done.
I'm not gonna sit here and say that the
He'll
Lakers
get
are
it
beating
done.
the
So what
Celtics.
happened last year?
All right, they didn't get it done.
But honestly,
Why?
LeBron has 1 or 2 years left and he's done.
Because LeBron's cooked.
That's what I said last night. LeBron, he should be
Nah,
done
he
by
was-
next year.
yeah,
Next year,
he-
give him one
nah,
more
we'll
year to
give
test
him
it,
two.
see what's going on, bro. If you,
I mean, he should just. I mean, is Bryce? You think Bryce will get drafted first year out of high school?
I think he's gonna stay. I don't think he's gonna. I don't think he'll be a one and done.
I would say
4
once-
years of college, and then maybe we'll play in the NBA.
He's supposed to be.
Bryce
He's
is better
supposed to be
than
better.
Yeah, wait.
Bryce is better than Bron and you wildin'.
Yeah, he's supposed to be better.
Supposed to be, but
I don't
think he
know
will be.
about.
And Bryce like 6'7".
Yeah,
I don't know. Bronny right now is looking kind of tough. Like Bronny right now, there's no way Bryce right now is better than Bronny right now.
Nah.
So
Nah.
Bronny right now isn't really an NBA player. Then
I don't think
Bronny
he's a-
definitely
yeah.
won't be a one and done. I mean, then Bryce definitely won't be a one and done.
I think Bryce 2 years coming to the league. That year, LeBron's done after that.
and Bryce is going to a good program. So, you know, if he could really, I think
Develop.
he should stay at least. You know,
Nah, if he balls out this year, fuck it, go to the NBA.
he doesn't.
but I don't think he's gonna be. I don't know if he'll get it.
There's
Like,
no reason Bronny should have left.
I don't-
It's different. Like, he should not have left college in 1 year. He barely played. He was out. Like, what was the point? He did that just for his dad, just so he could play with LeBron.
Remember he had the heart surgery or whatever.
Yeah,
though.
no, so he
Yeah.
didn't even play. Like, he should
That's why I
not
was like,
have
oh, he's
won
definitely
that.
gonna stay.
but I don't think. I don't think Bryce will have a big role on the Arizona team.
As a freshman,
Yeah, because I think they just.
they have him listed at 6'4".
Who?
That's crazy.
What?
Right.
Damn.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Bryce is there.
I thought he was like 6'6", 6'7".
That's what I thought.
Damn.
Isn't Bronny listed at 6'4"?
Yeah, Bronny said it's 6.
Bryce is
6'2".
definitely taller.
Yeah.
Or is Bronny's?
Bronny's 6'2" though. They was capping saying he's 6'4". He's really 6'2".
I'm seeing he's 6'6".
Bronny?
No, Bryce.
Oh, I'm going to
Bryce
say Bronny's
6'6".
not 6'6".
The G League has Bronny at 6'3", so he probably is 6'2" with no shoes,
Yeah.
which would make sense if Bryce is 6'4" with no shoes.
That makes sense.
Damn, they get an extra 2 inches of height. That means I'm
Savannah
6'4".
up the
talking
jeans, yo.
Oh, what?
Said Savannah up the jeans.
Yeah, she's 5'7".
They should have
She's
both been.
5'7". She tall though. For
Nah,
a girl.
she's tall for a female. 5'7".
Still,
Bron put up the jeans.
who you blaming if you're his son?
Nah,
Bron.
yeah. What?
How?
He's 6'9".
You're LeBron James, bro. You should be coming out with Vikings, bro. You should be spawning Vikings.
They say the more testosterone you have, like people who are like super like, mad deep voice, they usually have girls.
Oh wow.
So it's a miracle he even had 2 boys.
The one girl too. Doesn't
Zeri gonna be the one. Zeri gonna be the Zeri gonna be the one then.
6'8".
Imagine.
That'd be crazy.
Dunking on.
Dunking on Caitlyn, bro.
He said dunking on Caitlyn.
Who's that girl people were talking about? Who I saw like
A white girl?
I don't think so. There's
Oh, she was jamming it.
Yeah,
That you
with
talking about?
ease.
Yeah.
Like she's definitely catching a body once she gets to the WNBA.
I feel like I know who.
That's good for
She
the
got
league.
drafted. Yo, she could jam
She got
it.
drafted this past draft.
Yeah.
Like she's dunking with ease, and looks like a dunking. Like,
Want a man? There we go.
It's not
I
like
feel
Brittany
like
Griner where you
Barely getting
barely like, using all her might, looking unathletic. Like
Rim grazing.
Bro said she could beat DeMarcus Cousins.
that was
That
wicked.
was crazy.
Bro, who was it? Jim Calhoun. He said, "I'll put my whole house on."
Gino, the
DeMarcus.
UConn coach,
Yeah,
women's
Gino
coach.
Auriemma. He said, "I'll
Someone
put my whole
said-
house on Cousins."
I think Aja Wilson said she would beat Josh Hart in a 1-on-1.
1v1.
Stop.
Like,
she's not
come
scoring
on.
a single. She's not scoring a
If
single
there
point.
isn't in the league to lose, it is Josh.
Nah, no.
Nah, I would take Josh if it's game to 11. If he lets her take a couple jump shots,
Bro,
Bro, I'm
they're
taking
playing 1s and 2s.
I'm taking the guy on the Grizzlies, the small
Yuki.
Asian guy. Yeah, I'm taking him. I'm taking
That's
him over
crazy.
anybody in the WNBA.
Bro, I'm taking the top high school prospect over anyone in the WNBA.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
AJ
100%.
DeBansa,
He's
he's smoking anybody in the WNBA.
I mean, yeah. But Aja would get it. She'd get a point against Josh Hart.
No, she wouldn't.
I don't know. She might lose, bro. It
Might be
not
embarrassing. You might not
close,
do
yeah.
that.
She's not getting past the perimeter. Like,
She
Bro,
can't, she
you
can't
just
shoot.
take. She doesn't have a jumper?
Nah, midi.
So never mind. 11-0 Josh Hart.
You heard it here first. What's the next topic?
Against Brunson, though?
Brunson's cooking her.
Brunson's going to be foul baited in
I'm
the
not gonna hold you.
1v1.
Asia's
Bro,
taller than him too.
I saw a video of the streamer playing 1v1 against that girl.
What? Who?
She's from the Crudes. What is the movie called?
Oh.
With the
caveman
people?
shit?
Kennedy, what's her name? Kennedy,
Carter.
bro, that TikTok.
Nah,
Bro, that TikTok was like,
what?
Every time she's smoking, going,
I'm trying to see if he got that to him. Yo.
yo, I gotta find that TikTok.
Find it. Pull it
Nah,
up.
but there's the streamer who's playing like 1v1 against
Oh,
her,
man.
and she was airballing shots, missing layups.
She averaged like 18 in the league.
Who won?
I don't know. I didn't finish watching it. That TikTok though that you sent dumb long ago, said, ooh. Yo,
Insane.
because she was trying to bully Caitlin Clark or something.
You better leave Caitlyn alone.
Oh, it was against Neon?
Yeah. And she was like airballing shots, missing wide open
That's
layups.
like, bro, he might be the most unathletic person alive. So if he's even competing with her, that's actually, I mean, yeah, neither of them are trying though, but
Nah, what? She was trying to put moves.
I mean, I'm watching like early on in the game.
That's a football man.
That Jewish show be Jewish.
Yo.
It was flaming her when she pushed Caitlin Clark.
Oh, D, she was trying to bully the fuck out of her.
They better chill. That's the face of their league. They need her to be as
Oh,
successful as healthy as
nah, we
possible.
actually need to talk about like the WNBA and the delusion that they need to, that they should be getting paid.
I don't
NBA.
think I don't think, who was that? I want to violate this so bad.
Was it?
Who was that? I think it was Krishan Rock. or whatever.
Blueface's girl.
Yeah.
Angel
Yeah,
Reese.
she's.
But you
Yeah.
could tell Angel Reese, she didn't even say anything.
Yeah.
Because she
She's
knows.
all
she's
she
not
said.
that
All,
dumb.
she was like. All she said was like, period. Like.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like she knew the math isn't mathing. Like there's no, they're not getting paid dirt cheap because of misogyny. Like,
Bro, first
Hey,
of all,
it's
first of all, you should not no woman who is drinking during her pregnancy should have a say in any type of like.
Oh man.
Like never.
That is all right. Yeah, all right.
Bro, why? But like, nah. But like, who? But like, why is she talking about who should be getting paid the same thing? She literally said you're doing the same thing as LeBron. No, she. Like, what are you saying, bro? Like,
She did that. Nah, that's crazy.
That's insane.
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep my mouth shut.
Yeah, I'm not gonna
'cause
say that.
It's bad. There was definitely a time though where like a lot of people were genuinely curious as to why these WNBA players weren't getting paid the same. But I think most people now understand. Like
they should
business.
they should definitely be getting paid more than what they make because I think their salaries are like. I think the top player
No,
makes like.
they shouldn't. If the NBA is still subsidizing their whole league, like
Well, they do lose money.
they don't
each year.
turn a profit, so they
Nah,
should
yeah.
be playing for free. If anything,
Oh wow.
they should not have team
play for
planes.
free.
They should be driving their own whips to the games. Family, everyone should be paying to support their lives, their dreams. Like they should not, bro. And
The
that's
NBA, they need more. They need more sponsors for them.
That's what it comes down to. The NBA is just as
you who
behemoth.
you can't get sponsors if a company isn't gonna pay to have their billboard up for 10 fans to see. They need fans in the stadium. That brings
Well,
everything
then,
else.
You know, it starts with college. You got to start hyping up the
No, you know what they really need to do?
just abandon the
Start
league.
which I think I saw a commercial for. But they need like a drive to survive. You know how many
Oh,
fans
yeah.
F1 got from their Netflix
OD.
docuseries?
Absolutely.
Like NBA just does a little I was about to say knocked up. What's it called? Hard knocks. They do a hard knocks or just any like.
I'm not gonna hold you. I'm not watching it. That's the right way to watch it.
Nah, but like
They need
some
more
people,
exposure.
it just takes a couple people to watch it. Like, nah, it was actually good, and then you watch it. Cause like the F1, I never would have watched that unless someone else didn't watch it and say, "Yo, nah, it's mad good. You should watch it." Like, there's no way they can't create easy drama. Like, it's
Absolutely.
no offense, you feel me?
Yeah.
Like, there's definitely drama that they could easily make a good show.
Even with like Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark coming into the WNBA, like when Angel Reese was saying like when you look back on, you know, WNBA and why it got so popular, it's not going to be just because of one player. It's going to be because of Me Too. Like that caused some drama because people were like, "Shut up! Like you're bugging. Like, you're not good." So like they need more of that. Like they need a villain
look. Exactly.
They need a villain. They need like a Caitlin Clark, which they got, and they got Paige Beckers. But they need like more of those girls coming out of college that are going to be like
They need more
confident.
personality.
Yeah,
That's what
personality.
it is.
I think they need to
brought
make it
that.
fair. Like, play on 9-foot rims, bro. I want to see y'all dunk on each other.
That's true.
Well, that's
entertaining,
yeah.
bro.
I don't
That's
know.
what
That changes the game so much though. Like
They can barely shoot it. They can't pull. Half of them can't pull from as far as Curry. More than half.
Nah, they can. Like, not make it, but they can.
They can shoot it,
They
but
can reach the basket.
but it's just like, yo, I want to see y'all dunk.
Yeah, that's what it is. It doesn't have that excitement. Like the NBA has like dunking on people. It's like, oh, crazy layup. Like,
Yeah.
all right, like that's not that.
We did a
that's not
360
that cool.
layup. We was doing it in high school.
And they're not
Cool.
even pulling through. before Caitlyn started pulling from that deep, like they weren't doing that. So it's like, all right,
nah,
What they do in
Sabrina
regular-
was
was the
doing
only
that.
one.
Sabrina was doing that.
all right, before nobody.
Who was doing what?
Just pulling from deep. Like that's why it's exciting. Like, oh, Caitlyn's pulling from Curry range. Like that's what is lit. But
Yeah.
nobody else is doing that. And I just think that's what the problem. Like they don't have like any that's exciting. It's almost too competitive.
They actually
of how the games are.
got so lucky though that like Caitlin Clark was coming in the time she did.
She saved
Yeah,
them.
she blew up.
And Paige is coming in, and Juju's going in 2 or 3 years, whatever it is.
Yeah,
Like those are 3.
they
They got talent.
Yeah,
they have personality. That's what it is. What's your next topic, Julian?
Man.
NIL.
What about it?
How it's ruining college sports.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, we talked about this off camera like weeks ago, and I was like, yeah, I think it is. I think
Bro,
I just always someone who was anti-paying the players, but like I kind of got on the side of like they should get paid something because the NCAA is making insane amount of money off of them. So like, sure, you give them a little check, but I don't know.
I need a cap.
Yeah, that's what it needs to be. It needs to be some type of limit, some type of contract that they're signing, something where it's like there's some stakes to it. Otherwise, it's just they're gonna go. It's a free for all.
I think you need a cap. It needs to be a contract. Like if you take $4 million, you should have stayed there 2 years. You shouldn't be able to leave after one.
Exactly. You should be locked in. Like you
It
have
should be
to
like
stay
a
2 years in
contract.
college and you need to play.
It should legit be a contract.
Like that whole situation with Nico wanting $4 million, being greedy, and then them being like, all right, we're done, and now you're making, what is it, 1.5, and then after taxes, you're probably bringing home a little less or a little more than half of that. Like, and his brother too. His brother transferred from Arkansas,
Yeah.
and apparently he has to pay $200,000 to Arkansas as like back pay or something like that, or whatever it was. But
That's why you got.
They said that was his dad, though.
probably.
His dad messed that up for him.
See, that's what you
Oh,
got.
well, that's but they now a lot of coaches are taking after setting the standard. Like,
Pay
not
the
about
kids. Pay
Bro,
the kids.
yeah, pay the kids,
Absolutely.
but bro, like,
There needs to be some limitation, some grounds, or something
The
around.
limit is however much the school is making.
yeah, but like,
Yeah,
when you're like, I don't know. Obviously, like, I don't know how much money.
Bro, that is pay the kids. I'd rather have these kids being young, dumb, stupid with their money than these people exploiting these kids.
Nah, absolutely.
Like if this was any other job and they were getting underpaid, it'd be a problem.
Nah, you're
That's true.
absolutely right. I
The
think
problem that we're
it's
not solving.
the problem. The problem is like, some of these players wanting all this money and they're not, like, some of them aren't worth it.
So they're not gonna get it. And
No,
they'll
they
learn
are.
from their mistakes.
They are getting it, bro.
So
Some
then
pla-
they're worth it. These schools aren't gonna be running on a negative like.
Bro, you're gonna tell me someone who does not play who's making like $500,000 is worth it?
Who is that?
I don't know a name specifically, but bro,
There are people that exist.
Kentucky's basketball team, apparently their NIL worth is $20 million.
Yeah.
And some of these players aren't seeing more than 2 minutes a game.
And they need them on the team because what if their star players all get hurt? Who's playing then?
Oh my god.
Nah. What are the
That's
chances
crazy.
of that happening? Like, yeah, like that's just
So
rare.
then players on the 12th man on the NBA roster shouldn't get paid then either.
That's
What's
way
the
different.
difference? How
That's
is that
way
different?
different. That's
How?
way different.
That is
How?
professional sports.
That is, bro. That's
How
a
is it different?
That's a profession.
that is their
And?
job.
Like, as a college
That
student,
you're an amateur. This
Yeah,
is an amateur
you're not a
league.
So
professional.
then you shouldn't get paid to work at Dunkin' Donuts if you're studying in school still.
That's different.
How is it different?
That is different.
How is it different? So then someone who's not in school is working at Dunkin' Donuts should be making 5 times what you're making if you're working at Dunkin' Donuts and you're still in school.
that's their internship. They shouldn't get paid.
Who?
People working at Dunkin' in the school.
This kid's
No,
crazy.
they should get paid.
Listen, I agree they should get paid because I think they have been exploited.
Absolutely.
I think there just needs to be some type of
Because
guardrails
I
around
am
what the structure
studying,
is.
I need to make less money. That makes 0 sense.
It's not about. I don't think
not
the
about
argument
that.
is like they shouldn't be getting paid. The argument is there needs to be.
Some
There-
parameters
yeah.
around how
Because
and what
they're
how it's structured.
doing, because they're playing sports and
No,
No,
getting an education, they should
No.
be making less.
no, it's
If
not
anything, they
that.
should be making more than professional athletes.
Wow.
no,
They're
They're
doing
going to
more
the-
work.
they are. But
It's-
part of that is going to the best universities and colleges in the country
Best.
that are
What is a degree from Alabama getting you?
to get you somewhere.
No, it's just basically the same as a fucking community college degree. Like,
Nah, I mean, well, yeah, it really, honestly, it doesn't matter because they played a high level. They played a sport at a high
Playing
level.
at the best
After, even
schools.
if they don't make it in the professional leagues, they're still getting jobs as like broadcasters and stuff.
They are getting paid and are going to school for free to the best schools.
because of their talent.
Absolutely. So they're going. Their tuition is a deductible right there. Of
That
if they
is
go to-
nothing.
Yes, it is.
That is nothing compared to the money they're bringing in.
That is value, though.
is nothing compared to the money they're bringing in. It doesn't matter about how much value it
It
is.
is. It's a value.
If you're bringing in $1 billion to your school every year, you get to go to school for free, and that's what? What is
I'm just getting
$50,000 a year
They're
to
getting
$1 billion?
paid. Listen, it happens to regular people every day working for these large companies. They're bringing in billions of dollars. They may see a fraction of a fraction of a fraction of a
No,
percent.
there's no,
Yes.
not even close. Those people who are seeing a fraction, they're doing a fraction. They're not. People aren't going. No one's buying an Apple product because of some random putting
not.
phones together. Like it's because of the CEO, and these players are the CEOs. The people, the fans are coming to see them.
Yeah, or they're coming to see the or they're like they went to the school. I get it. I think there needs to be some type of parameters. I think that otherwise, then what's the point of having
that's some
that
hate.
next? When is it different then? Like
What?
what's the cap? Like when is it? When is it? Not, what is the?
There is
ceiling
no
of it?
cap. As much money as they're bringing in is as much money as they're giving to their players. No matter the league, the sport, how old they are.
I don't know. It's a bit. I don't know.
Like you
Yo,
think in
what?
the Euro leagues they're giving Luka at 15 less money
Nope.
because like no, you should be in school still. You should be studying. Like
That's
as soon as
different.
he's a pro, he's getting the pro money. Simple as that. As soon as he's playing elite money and bringing in elite money to his team, he's getting paid.
That's fair. I'm not debating if they should be paid.
I don't-
Absolutely.
I can't even think like, what's your argument for why they shouldn't be getting paid?
I
If
don't
they're
think they, I
bringing
think
in
they
the money.
should be getting paid. I not think they shouldn't. I think
But
they
if
should
they're
be.
bringing in,
I think they absolutely should.
if the percentages are the same, why shouldn't they be getting paid out the same percentages?
I think it's just my take is. I just see the NCAA as a corporation, as a business. These people are, and I get it. They're essentially employed by the NCAA. That's free tuition. That's NIL deal that they get. But then I just don't understand. Then what is the difference between that and doing that and them being professional athletes, like in the next level league?
There is no difference. It's all business. Everything is a business. NBA is a business. NCAA is a business.
It is.
College is a business. Everything's a business. There's no difference. Why does there need to be a difference?
Was your argument like talent getting that much money or just
Anybody,
the players in general?
I think players in general. I think talent deserves it. Those are people putting the asses in the seats. They're getting the jersey numbers. That makes I 100% agree. But I just think it's just like how it's structured of like random people who will, like Julie said, transfer and like, oh great, now they're going to make this much more. Like I just think,
Bro.
but I think that's what's ruined the. I think it's more of how the transfer portal operates that's making it worse.
The transfer portal is
kid-
crazy.
I think that's
kid-
probably that's probably what's making it seem so like outrageous, like they're getting bread like that.
The kid on Florida who just won a national championship transferred from Florida, he was probably supposed to start next year.
The kid on Florida.
Yes,
Oh,
he
after?
he transferred to Kentucky.
And
He just won a national championship
Should've
with
stayed-
Florida
yeah, should have stayed there.
and
and is transferring to an SEC rival.
He started on Florida?
No, but he was going to start this year. Bro, what kind of like
your favorite player of all time left his team to go join a super team in Miami.
that's way different.
That
though.
Went back to Cleveland.
That's
Then
way
went
different.
to the Lakers.
That's way different.
What's different?
We're talking about college. When has like college
What
ever been
is
about
the-
like signing with different schools? Like this is the first time we're actually seeing that.
And what's the issue with it?
That's like winning an NBA championship, and then that's like the Celtics winning an NBA championship and Jason Tatum signing with the Lakers.
But what's the issue with it?
Like,
As a fan,
there's no. I'm saying. I think my point is like there's no commitment. Like it's so money driven that it's like.
and you think these schools and businesses are committed to anybody who's not bringing them money? Like,
Of course not, but I'm saying like you just won a championship with your team. Why not stick with them?
I mean, half this team is probably leaving. First off,
No.
Secondly, no. What do you what do you mean, no?
First Florida, I agree with you saying.
Secondly, if he feels like Kentucky is going to give him more money and a better chance to win because they are paying their players more money, why would you stay? Like, bro. And who are you even talking about? Like, is he guaranteed to go to the league, or is college going to be his peak? Because if college is your peak,
Get
a
that
million
bag.
percent, yeah.
I get it.
Nah, I mean I
Act
don't know.
like you
He's
would turn it down.
like he's not.
I think it's more of just the lesson of
He averaged 7 points this year, but like he
Yeah,
was
he's
supposed
not
to
going
have
to the league.
with like a
4
lesser
years,
role.
get
Like
your
he was
bread.
supposed to have a bigger role this upcoming year.
Okay, and how do you know his coach wasn't telling them, like,
I mean,
you still
maybe
gonna
they have
be-
something in the works where it's like, listen, we found a better forward, like or guard, whatever, and whatever.
he's just pocket watching, yo. This shit crazy.
Nobody's pocket watching. I agree they should be making their money, but I think it's about the culture of like college sports and like
I think it's more just
forming
like
that.
hopping from team to team to get more. Like I just think that's the
Bro.
issue.
What is the issue?
There's no commitment.
Bro, there's no like it's like
Commitments to the bag. I'm setting up generational wealth. I don't give a fuck about what fans think.
That's you.
In that case,
You
yeah,
would
but-
not turn down money
I
for
would-
commitment to a school that does not give a fuck about you if you weren't talented at basketball. Like,
So let me ask y'all this: y'all just want to trip with Florida? You was making $2 million. Kentucky offer you $6 million.
Obviously, you're gonna take
I'm
it.
dipping.
so
That's
why are
why
we?
I'm not. I hear you. I hear you.
I think what we're both trying to say is that like
There's just
they
zero
need to
commitment.
they need to take more control over like what's going on with players playing at one school 1 year and then leaving to go to another school. They need to take more control so that there's more like
Longevity.
with rosters and like
Yeah.
No,
So
but
you know
like,
what they
even
should do?
outside of sports, there are people who go to 3 different schools in 4 years. Like,
Cam Ward did it.
I'm saying outside of sports, like a regular
Yeah.
college student.
But yeah, you transfer best.
Julian portrayed our point very well. I think like they just need control over that. Like I think it just needs to be more structured of
Think about it.
committing them to be like, great, give them as much money as possible. I don't
There's-
give a
there-
fuck.
we're not saying
but
that there's an
stay
issue.
there
No, no, no.
and for
I don't
more
think
than
it's
1 year.
I don't think it's NIL. If anything, it's the transfer
That's
portal
what I'm saying.
itself.
I think the issue is
but
the
the
transfer portal.
NIL is what drives the transfer portal.
Yeah, but how about this? Make it so like if you transfer, you can't play the next year.
That's how they used to do
That's
it.
how it used to be.
That's
yeah.
what- exa-
People
that
wouldn't,
thing-
but if it was like that, people wouldn't leave.
I think that's
Absolutely,
what they have to do.
but-
They have to fix that piece. Like the NL, it's not going anywhere. I don't care. Give them as much money as possible. Just get the people to stay in
that's,
this place.
But that's dumb. You should have to play with the next year. Like you should.
Nah, yeah, absolutely. Like that's like transferring to school and not being able to take the next year.
This
Like
makes no sense. I'm
like
here
they
for
should
no
they
reason.
should be able to play the next year. It's just the NIL is just driving the transfer rate. Like
Yeah.
Just 'cause,
Like,
like, the-
why the NBA you can sign a 1 year deal with every year and be with a new team. So why can the NBA do it, but people in
Yeah,
college can't?
but college is more of like
That is. I think-
It's free agency, low key.
well in college they're starting to
It's like a
schools are hiring general managers. Like Curry is a general manager at Davidson. Terrence Mann
insane.
is like a general manager at Florida State. Like this is what it's come to now. But like what we're saying, we don't have the money with them
Money.
being paid.
We don't have
make
the
whatever
money.
make whatever you want. But like there needs to be more like commitment, consistency.
So
and
offer
development.
more money if you're the school.
Sure.
then there's more
And that could be a solution.
Yeah.
That could be a solution.
But then you run into something where like Nico at Tennessee, where he wanted $4 million instead of 2.5, and the school's like, or the coach is like, we're done
Bye.
Okay, then what's the issue with that?
with like him wanting more money.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not familiar with any of his stats, but like if he's worth that, if he played well last year, then and he had the stats for it, he should be making more money. But
I need
it
to look this
also, from what I'm hearing, is like the family had to do with it. The dad is like, get more money, pushing him to do it. And now look at the situation.
They're all
he's in.
adults. Like they're making these decisions for themselves. Family's probably pushing LeBron to do what he did at 25 too.
And let's also think about this: $4 million, realistically, $4 million for the University of Tennessee. How much money that school makes? That's cheap. That's 4 cents for them, bro.
And I don't think there's state income tax there.
Nah.
Now you're in California, LA, getting taxed at 50%, 40 whatever percent.
I need to look up how this is. The monetary structure. Not my brain is.
You said what?
So I need to look this up. How it's structured. I need to know more information.
I saw a graphic.
I need to see.
I
My
saw-
brain's thinking
I
like
saw-
how I'm just thinking that because my brain like now you're like, oh, see, look, you're going off topic. It's probably an amazing time to be an agent because you just find any of these
absolutely.
college
Yeah.
kids, you're getting the bag. I have 20 of them. Like, yeah, play
Bro,
one
you're
year,
just
guy.
your
What?
your client list just expanded.
It just quadruple.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
They
but
lucky Rich Paul wasn't around for this NIL.
Yeah,
OD.
he be with the big bag.
Yeah.
But I saw a graphic about college basketball, like their NIL stuff. Starters make like say like 2 million. Players who come off the bench are making 1 million.
See, that's
players
crazy,
who
though.
players who aren't playing at all are making $500,000.
They making NBA money. That's kind of wild.
They're
on
getting-
the
some of them
team.
get paid
They
more.
made the team.
Some of them people, if,
Some
if
of them-
that's
all
true,
right, all right,
some
wait,
of them get
wait,
paid
hold on,
more than
hold on,
the
hold on.
NBA's veteran minimum,
Hold on,
which is like
hold on.
1.1 million.
Yeah, that's
Tell
crazy.
NBA
There's
to
a-
pay their players
There
more.
was a kid on Duke, Spencer Hubbard, 5'9". He didn't make the team because of the skill. He made team because of the connections he had with Coach K. So
So welcome to the real world. There's someone who's a CEO right now who got the job because it was his dad's company. Like,
Okay, like you just said, he made the team. He deserves the money. Like, it's not like he worked for, like,
there's no way he's dog.
I mean, he's not like dog shit, but he's not like dumb nice. He's 5'9". What are you gonna do at 5'9"?
Okay.
Isaiah Thomas,
And
I'm
I
talking like
promise
that.
you, if he has connections to Coach K in basketball, if he didn't go play basketball, he'd have a connection making $500K a year at some hedge fund. Like,
Probably,
what difference does
yeah.
it make?
That's fair.
Anyway,
See,
Last topic.
what is it?
It's
Tell me
the this is
That dumb
I feel like we should talk about the two-way Travis Hunter Shohei.
Oh, which
Which
one's
is harder?
which is harder? Being a Travis Hunter two-way player in the NFL or in college?
NFL.
NFL. But we never see him in
Yeah,
college.
we haven't seen
That's
him.
why it's
Are we just saying which is harder?
Hypothetically.
Oh, so which is harder hypothetically? So we're not
Yeah.
even talking about like specific players.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it harder to be a two-way player in the MLB or in the NFL?
I think, like, let's define harder. I'm just because to me it's like it's probably much harder in the NFL because of the toll your body takes. If you're a linebacker and a running back, you're getting demolished the entire game. Opposed to MLB, it's like you're a pitcher. You pitch one game every week maybe, and you're a hitter, and like you don't have to feel. You can be a DH. Like that seems kind of light. Like,
You not
all right,
understand?
Go pitch 4 innings and like, all right, suck today,
So
but I'm gonna
that's
hit.
workload versus
That's exactly that's
skill.
Yeah, I think it's probably more skilled to be. I think it's probably harder in skill wise to be a pitcher and a hitter.
I feel like
A
that
good
trumps
hitter.
what you just said, though.
I know, but that's why I was trying to define
Yeah,
what's harder.
what's your definition of harder?
That's why I said we have to define that because I think skill wise, it's probably harder for an MLB player, but I think like longevity and like durability is probably way harder to be to the NFL, depending on the position though. Like if you're
Well, if you're playing wide receiver cornerback, like unless the ball's getting thrown to you every single possession,
yeah, like it's a little different. Like that's probably much lighter to do.
And yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like it'll be. I feel like no one just wanted to do that. Like who would want to put their body through that?
Yeah.
But like it's definitely manageable. Like if little dudes like T.Y. Hilton had
Yeah.
long careers in the NFL, like it's possible to not get beat up every game
Yeah.
Because you're not touching the ball every
on
possession.
offense. Yeah, and then on defense,
Same thing.
the little guys just dive at people's legs anyways. So like you're not putting yourself in any real harm's way.
Yeah.
But I will say this: if I'm an opposing team like a Travis Hunter, I'm running the ball at you. I'm getting you winded, bro. You're gonna have to get tired. Like
Like, yeah, make sure he's not 100% on offense or
Yeah,
that's what I'm
defense.
saying.
gotta
I'm just trying to
pick,
burn him.
yeah.
You can burn him out, kinda.
And then
try
when
to.
he's on O, knock him out. Like you're gonna have
That's
to.
what I'm
like,
saying.
Got to do something.
the thing with baseball though is like you gotta be in your A game all the time.
That's true because basically they play literally every day.
Like you could be Travis Hunter, get dusted on defense, and be like it's all right.
or baseball.
He said it's all right.
Yeah, I don't know about that's all right.
But I'm saying like, you can come back from that the next play.
Yeah.
Like baseball, you give up,
5
3
runs.
Yeah, like in the first inning, you're clipped, and that's on your mental for the next game. And if you're hitting the same game, it's like damn, pitching.
Especially in a
like shit.
game that's all mental. If you're pitching like there's no way that doesn't translate to like your
Nah,
hitting.
you're right. It probably does. It definitely does.
Damn.
And then you got to run the bases too if you're getting hits.
You don't
Not
mind.
that-
Like
not it's far, but-
it takes more skill to be a MLB pitcher and an MLB hitter
Yeah.
Absolutely.
than to be like a DB and a wide receiver.
That's more so like physical talent. I feel like.
Yeah, it's like pure
Physical
athleticism.
Yeah.
Like if we're talking about an elite, then you're gonna need more than just athleticism.
Yeah.
But like just to be an average wide receiver and DB, and then be an average MLB hitter and pitcher, much more skills required for baseball.
Cause would you say Ohtani's like a top 3 pitcher if he's pitching?
Top 5
Top 5? And hitter, he's top
hitters, top 3.
3. Word.
He's-
So that's crazy.
Yeah, well, I mean, what he's doing is different. I don't think Travis Hunter could be top 3 at both positions.
No way. No way.
You know. I don't know. It all depends on what you define as, like I said, as what is
Trying
your
to think.
harder.
Like I would rather do the baseball because again, I mean, I'd rather just play baseball in general because you're not getting hurt
Word.
unless like
You're not getting your head just like your brain
Rattled
getting
every
thrown
play.
around every play.
facts. Like the only thing annoying about baseball is you dead ass play almost every day.
There's
for
no nights off. You have like 1 a week.
4 months. Like
162 games is crazy.
Yep.
Well, at least the games are being sped up. Because think about it, they were doing that and they were playing 3 and 4 hour games. Like that's just insane. They could do it the next day and the next day. Like that's just a toll right there.
I don't think.
if you could be a pro athlete in any sport,
Basketball.
Damn.
You already know what I was going to pick.
okay, if you
With my height?
At 5'9"? Damn.
See, I'll tell you right with my height.
I was
Isaiah Thomas.
What is he, 5'7"?
I'm
5'7",
5'10".
5'7".
I'm not. Stop. I am 5'10".
Manny, you are not 5'10". With sneakers with platform shoes on, you're 5'10".
5'10". We're not talking about this. 5'10".
You got a tape measure?
Stop.
I
What's-
do.
Stop. What sport with my height? I probably would pick.
No, not with your height. Just
Fullback.
I feel like most people would choose basketball, but would you choose basketball if you made $5 million a year versus baseball making $10 million a year?
Nah, probably not. Want that bag?
So all right, what sport? Basketball?
Yeah.
Because I want to hear what you guys have to say. Because I'm interested.
I'm gonna say basketball.
I can pick any sport.
Yeah.
Basketball is just the coolest. There's not a high chance of being severely injured, and like you get a lot of face time. Like your face is shown. I mean, I don't know. I don't really care about fame like that though. Yeah, I don't want to be like known. Yeah, I'm choosing baseball. What the baseball players are making more money, and like they can go to a restaurant and not have to
Normal.
deal with like yeah. I'm choosing baseball.
Nah, I'm about to
Mentally
choose
though, baseball is exhausting. You failing 7 out of 10 times. 7. you failing 7 out of 10 times makes you a Hall of Famer.
That's insane.
So like it's baseball is so hard to keep your composure and keep your head like because even when it's going good, you're still getting out 7 out of 10 times. So you really got to know how to handle when you're getting out 20 times in a row and stop that from turning into a lifelong slump.
Honestly, I'll probably put golf, bro.
Outta
I'm
here.
gonna hold you.
Nah,
like,
I was gonna say golf, but then I came up with something
Okay,
else.
but
imagine you like on
all
some
right,
Tiger
no,
Woods.
because we're not talking about the thing I proposed to Manny. So an average professional.
Oh,
Even still,
average
golf is
professional-
probably still good. You average golf
Average
player?
is probably making $500K a year.
Nah, yeah. Did you see the
Versus-
breakdown? These are the pay breakdown of the Masters.
I was going to bring up
Some
the
of them were
Masters.
making like 8K or something
No, you
like
just play
that.
18 holes
Nah,
for a
not
couple
8K.
days.
It was like
Damn.
50. It was like 50K.
You getting
but-
50 bets.
I'd rather be an average pro Madden player than an average golfer.
Yeah, that's crazy, bro.
yeah, I have to pick basketball if it's average. Yeah,
Yeah, basketball or
I'm
baseball.
going baseball.
Does racing count? Because I'm
F1.
going to F1 driver.
average.
Average driver, bro. They're making.
It is crazy. That doesn't count. That doesn't count. I mean, nah, fuck it. It counts. Nah, it does. So I would change my answer. Nah, because, bro, you really could die.
Boy, that's a very risky.
Yeah, but
You
like,
really could die.
but
One
like
race, you've done.
the safety has gotten a lot better.
Also, average, like, how long is the career of an average F1 driver?
I mean,
3 years
Lance
max?
Stroll has been in F1.
Bro, he's an exception. Like, his dad owns the team.
I don't know, like I guess like we could use like Joe Guan Yu or whatever his name is as an example. Like he's been in F1 for a minute and he's just been
Bro,
like
yeah, you can't use F1 because there's only 20 people in the entire sport. Like, you
Oh,
should
yeah,
do
no way.
average race car driver because then
Like-
the
like-
average doesn't even make it to F1.
yeah, nah.
Yeah, being in F1 is basically being a top 20 player in the NBA.
Yeah.
So you
Oh,
can't
hell no.
you can't do that.
Pick something else.
All right, yeah. I mean, bro, if you're talking about average, I'm gonna go basketball.
Because you
Wow.
could be an average player and being like, what's the name? Kendrick Perkins talking wild, crazy. And he's a below average. You know?
Bro, he really just goes based off of that one finals that he won. Like,
Yeah, but he acted like he was a star player too.
Big perk.
bro, did you see how much Like the Saudi Arabian or something is like trying to offer Max
Max who?
Verstappen
For what team?
for Aston Martin.
No.
This is like just like a one of those rumors or something. Like 300 million
A year?
over 3. I think it was like over 3 years or something.
Tell me where to
$100
sign,
million
bro. Tell me where to sign.
Bro, that these F1 drivers make bread.
I didn't know it was that lucrative.
So, yo, bro, Saudis.
No, only rich people watch the sport.
Yeah,
Might have to get on that, man.
I broke guys don't watch it. You feel me? I'm gonna start watching.
Like, bro, that
Wow.
like yeah, if you could be F1, like if I could be top 20 in any sport, I might take F1. Like they just be flying across the world all summer,
literally every week going somewhere new.
Only know.
chilling
for-
with billionaires.
Yep.
Well, yeah, that's
Boat parties.
rocking expensive watch it, bro.
Crazy.
Last
like,
year at Monaco when Charles Leclerc won, he jumped into that whatever it is with his Richard Mille.
Oh yeah.
Like, bro, they're getting like if you are on a team like Mercedes or whatever, like they're getting like the AMG one, like the craziest whips that these brands make. Like, bro,
Yeah, that's
Charles
kinda nice.
Leclerc, he's probably driven every Ferrari ever made.
Yeah,
like,
like bro, ones that you've never even seen.
yeah, like that's next level. Like,
I gotta get on that. That's my kind of me with luxury, man. That's my kind of sport, man.
Bro,
I like that.
Mercedes made Lewis Hamilton a 1-of-1 G wagon,
Yeah,
like
see.
his own, like customized whatever. But yeah, I'm looking at this article. It says Max Verstappen is linked to $300 million Aston Martin deal ahead of Miami Grand Prix. This offer will be funded by Saudi Arabia's sovereign wealth fund, which owns about 20.5% of Aston Martin's Formula One team. 300 mil for 3
shit,
years.
they threw the bag at Ronaldo.
I was like, they offered him like $1 billion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like that's what I was gonna pick soccer. I was like, my height. I was like, but before you said that, I was like, I picked soccer.
Now to be top 20
In soccer?
that
Big
would be.
bag.
OD.
That's
What is
huge,
what is
man.
Messi making?
He's making bread in Miami.
I mean, he's not top 20 anymore. I mean, in terms of revenue, maybe, but like talent wise, I mean, he still could be, maybe. I don't know. But
probably
he's in the
might.
MLS. You got to look at like Mbappe
Oh yeah.
or like.
Them dudes are making $100 million a year, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Like,
saying. Like, I remember when they both were like leaving their teams, they were getting offers, Saudi Arabia or whatever, 600, 700 mil. I'm like,
Yeah.
what? Like, I don't understand.
Yeah, I'm seeing.
Bro, Mbappe, they were trying to give him the team. Like, they're like, you get own 20% of the team.
And we'll pay you to play. Like, that's just insane. What is it? What's his deal?
Mbappe.
had overdose.
I don't know. This is like mad confusing.
Look up what Ronaldo got
Who Ronaldo?
from in the Saudi league.
Yeah, he.
The offer?
Yeah,
He signed. He took it. So.
I think he's there.
Been for like 3 years now.
Ronaldo's making 200 mil a year.
Yeah, that's
Crazy, bro. Like, think of that. That's his salary to play a couple soccer matches, a year, and that's all his endorsements.
a year.
That's not even his Nike deal, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's not even anything with any endorsements. That's just his salary
Bro,
to play the sport.
The money
Neymar's
they
making 100 mil a year. Who? Neymar.
And he ain't playing 2 years, bro.
That's insane.
bro, the money they have out in the Middle East. My goodness, that
Different.
money's different.
Yeah, they gave Kareem Benzema too.
Yeah, I
100
forgot
mil.
Benzema went over there.
200 mil a year, 100 million. Like, these
you
guys
imagine?
These guys in the NBA hyped to get a $100 million contract over 10 years. So crazy. Like,
Facts.
what?
200
Like,
mil a year. Soto got
700
700 over 15
What?
years.
That's what I'm saying. It's like, what?
Like, you can really look at Juan Soto and be like, you're a peasant. Like,
Yeah, legit. Like, it's like I made a quarter of your salary in 1 year, bro.
And he got that at 37 years old. Like, come on,
Oh,
bro.
dude, yeah,
What are you
they
doing?
got too much money. Nah.
That's
If
crazy.
anybody's talking about being overpaid, the college athletes, nigga Ronaldo, that should not be legal. That's like prostitution or something. Like how you just overpaying somebody by that
And
much.
that's what, I don't understand. Like, is it that lucrative for the team? Like, I don't.
I mean,
don't understand
soccer is
Soccer's
just
There's
international.
no
So
shot. I'm pretty sure they know they're losing money.
They're
They're trying to
must
just
be-
build that Saudi league. That's what they're trying to do.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
they're trying to get an NBA league going over there.
Nah, we ain't doing
I'll
that.
stop watching. We're not.
Adam Silver, he didn't let that happen, bro.
But
The NBA is already playing like the summer league games over there.
Couple
and,
summer league games. That's
Oh
it.
yeah, I got a question to end this. How about this one? Instead of talking about Europeans, is the NBA still an American sport?
Yes, bro.
Yes.
yeah,
Like,
But think about the top players in the league. None of them like Jokic, Giannis, Wemby.
But I just think but I just think the majority of players are American, like raised. American
I think
That's
once
why.
like LeBron, Curry, KD, once they're all out,
It'll be different.
then you could have
Because then it's
an
Giannis, Luka, Wemby. Yeah, then you have those.
Jokic,
SGA.
SGA.
Yep.
But even with that, bro, if 95% of the league is still American, like,
Yeah.
it's American. Like, that's just, like, the time we're in.
You
Yeah.
could make an argument that like, like I said, like Europeans are, making the case for better basketball players.
Better talent. Yeah.
The last 2 picks in the draft, bro. Last 2 years.
Oh yeah, Wemby and then the kid from France, Zachary,
We can't even get number 1 pick. Like, damn.
about to this year
But
Cooper
who-
Flag.
and next year.
Paolo is going to be
Paolo.
an elite American.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Who's about to win Rookie of the Year? Castle, he's
Castle,
American.
probably.
Nah, I
It's
don't-
between him or what's his name? Roche.
Where is he from? France?
France. Yeah,
I
He's
know
like-
it'll never be like it'll always be considered an American game unless the NBA like really expands and they start putting like
Bro, I don't know.
Bro,
Teams in
it's
different countries.
literally just a coincidence.
Few players.
Like, yeah. Like, Giannis, Jokic, and Wemby, it's
Luka.
all a coincidence.
Luka's a coincidence.
No, but Luka's overrated. Like, I don't
Luka-
think he'll ever win an MVP. I don't think he'll ever, like, I think people are just necking him because he's not the stereotypical superstar. Like, he doesn't look like a stereotypical superstar.
he's
That's
some
crazy.
freak
Yeah,
athlete,
And he
like,
was
he's
playing
great.
professional basketball at 15. Like,
Yeah.
So it's a cool story. But he comes to the league, rookie year's pretty, and then he is an elite scorer, but plays no defense.
Bro, he's like, what's crazy? He's
Doesn't
like,
shoot a great field goal percentage. SGA is better than Luka.
that's a topic for another.
Yeah,
I'm dead ass.
I believe you.
I saw something. Luka, he's not too far off like Kawhi in points all the time. I
Bro,
said,
he's a chucker.
damn, that's
Yeah,
crazy.
but
Kawhi plays
he
20
barely
games a
plays.
season.
Yeah, but he barely plays. That makes sense. Luka's probably approaching him in games played. Like,
That's crazy though.
Magic only down 5.
nah, that's where we ended. We don't talk about that game. That's not right now.
Yeah.
Are they supposed to be down 20 in the second quarter? They only lost by 16 first game.
Alrighty then.
But that concludes a heated, exciting episode of Respectfully Podcast. Thank you guys for listening. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. And subscribe to our OnlyFans. $4.99 a month. Exclusive content, spicy content. You feel me? We're out of here.